It's the worst performance of the season, yes. Liverpool defeat Rangers 2-0. Now, on paper, this may look like, oh, Rangers gave them a good fight. It was a battle of Britain, man. They get stuck in. This was fucking embarrassing, right? I don't care what anyone says. Gio get the team wrong. Now, I'll admit, right? If Ben Davies doesn't give away the stupidest fucking free kick you'll ever see known to man, right? We probably go into half time 0-0. You're thinking, fuck, we've played pish, but it's 0-0. You know, if we actually decide, oh, I don't know, to move out of our fucking own half, we might actually get something done. This was awful. I don't even know where to start with this. In terms of Rangers highlights, the one time Cantwell Trent, McGeady spins him, gets brought down. We get a free kick, and then he blazes over. Tar hits the wall, can't blaze over. That's our only highlight until about the 88th minute, right? So, sorry to burst anyone's bubble, but that's it. The defending for Tav and Barisic, awful. I remember that first half, man. Salah has got the ball on the right. He's running. And Barisic gives him the amount of space, the amount of fucking, the gap that it is for Anfield to Goodison, albeit pretty short for football in terms of gaps between stadiums, but still pretty big because it's awful, right? This was awful. You can talk about, like, I know it's getting beat by Celtic 4-0 was completely horrendous, right? And you know, Napoli 3-0. I mean, Napoli 3-0 wasn't even a bad performance. Ajax, right? But I feel like with those games, we did kind of get destroyed by a lot of the play. Tonight, we went out with a whimper, man. People always talk about that 1992 free season when we took on Leeds and we won, right? People like all these other games, Battle of Britain, right? I even remember a couple of years ago watching Burnley against Aberdeen. Burnley won 3-1 after extra time. This was like about 4 or 5 years ago, right? But Aberdeen actually did themselves. This was embarrassing. This was abysmal, man. Playing 40-year-old Stephen Davis in the midfield against an absolute unit, you know, like an absolute powerhouse of a team that is Liverpool in that area. We had to play Ryan Jack in there. You know, end of the day, the first goal's a mistake for what's his name? Davies, right? When you're not even facing. Oh man, I don't even want to hear it. It's a brilliant goal for Trent, right? You can't deny it, right? It's top bins. Al McGregor, I'm so sorry you're on the losing team, son. I truly am. I'm so sorry. You should never be on the losing team tonight. Couldn't do anything about the free kick, the penalty. You can't save penalties if you don't go the right way. It's as simple as that. He didn't. Salah's go down the middle. But the first half, man, Liverpool have chances. But I mean, McGregor is making loads of good saves. But there wasn't any particular like fuck. There's a McGregor moment like there was in the second half. But in the first half, we go in 1-0, and it's like right, just turn this around. But we were awful, man. We were awful. This is the worst performance of the season. Battle of Britain. It was the retreat of Britain. We are going back up to Glasgow. You know, absolute shite bags. So much hype in this game. The first time Liverpool and Rangers have collided. The first time Rangers have took on an English team since United. So I mean, that wasn't that long ago. I mean, about 12 years ago, like a decent while ago, or however long ago it is. But I mean, I could just imagine. Like I remember. I mean, I was going to get tickets for this game. See if I get. I mean, yes, it's Anfield, right? And that's another thing. The Anfield atmosphere. Shite. I mean, they're trying to sing you'll never walk alone at the start of the game, and it's so out of tune you can fucking barely hear it because the Rangers fans are singing louder than them, and they're outnumbered like 1-30. Absolute disaster there from Liverpool's point of view. You know what I mean? And they score goals and there's no reaction. They're 2-0 up, man. You can hear a pin drop. It's embarrassing. English football is in a fucking horrible state with the amount of money it's been pumped into it. But is it as much horrible state than what Rangers are playing on the pitch at the minute? That's up for debate. We go into the second half. We literally create nothing. There's an instance where we counter. I believe it's still 1-0 at this point. Kent has the ball. He tries to find Morelos at the back post. Nothing, right? And I don't want to hear anything about Morelos. Oh, he didn't get anything done. There was no service for the guy, right? It was fucking abysmal. Like, I think starting Morelos actually was the right thing, so he could, be physical up against Liverpool. And you know what? He won a few quarters, man. Flicked it down. He did what he could. And then the penalty, Leon King. You know what? He gave away a penalty, but I'm not going to get into the wee man. You know what? For being 18 years old, he's a fucking player. He's a gem. Lucky to have him at the club, and I want him starting. That's as simple as that. You know what? It was an unlucky penalty. It was just a tangle of legs, and it's always going to go against the defending player. Salah makes it 2-0. after this, hee-haw happens, man. Liverpool are just like, aye, 2-0. We just sit there, aye, 2-0. Gio's sitting there twiddling his thumbs, looking at a laptop like the way I'm doing right now. And then, yeah, we make our subs. You know what? I think Fashion Sakala's shite. He came on. He actually changed the game. Matondo changed the game. So Kolak. We should have scored a few goals maybe in the last couple of minutes. We didn't. We move on. But see, if we take away that flurry of chances that we had at the end of this game, we could have, like, this was horrendous, man. England versus Scotland. Battle of Britain. I understand, right? I'm under no illusions. There's a quality difference. I don't think anyone should fucking sit there and think, but we went out with a whimper, man. There was nothing from this performance. Like, you know, just abysmal. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't understand what's going on. It was so bad. And you know what? You're going to hear them on TalkSport. You're going to hear all these English pundits, all these people that watch this game, neutrals hoping for Rangers to upset Liverpool, all these English fans, people from all over the world watching this game. And they are going to think that we are just a shite team from an even shiter league, right? Some people may think, well, that's the truth. Some people may be like, no, we're not. But you know what? We are a fucking shadow of the team that we were last year in the Europa League. We are. It's a sad reality, right? It is a fucking sad reality. Is it too much to ask that we actually expect a few chances in a game of football? Is that too much to ask? I mean, I don't want to beat on about it, but a couple of weeks ago, I watched Celtic outplay Real Madrid, the champions of Europe, for about 40 odd minutes, a half a fitba, and we can't even string two passes about for 20 seconds, and we're supposed to just sit there and take it. And the investment into the team, seeing you're starting with a midfield two of Davis and Lundstrom, you've a fuck. I don't mind Lundstrom, right, but he was so bad tonight. I think he forgot which side he was on. Davis, horrendous, man. His legs are done. It's alright when you're at home against fucking St Johnstone, but see when you're playing Liverpool, mate, he cannot be starting Gio, son. It's as simple as that. Abysmal, shocking performance. I'd say the worst of the season, especially for the magnitude of the game. Liverpool Rangers, no chance. But you know what? There is confidence. The one thing I could take for this game, if we actually turn up to our abilities at Ibrox, I think we'll fucking beat Liverpool. But will we? No. And on that note, we're sitting bottom, no points, no goals, fucking shite. Gio, get in the bin.